Hi everyone, we're here in the beautiful San Bernardo Islands, an island chain of 9 islands southwest off the coast of Cartagena. It's about 2 hours away from Cartagena. You can get here by direct speedboat from Cartagena, or you can also get here by boats from the town of Tolu, which is about 3 hours by bus from Cartagena. We are here at our casa for the next few nights, which is Isla Roots Hostel. Beautiful hostel located amongst the mangrove swamps on Tintipan Island. So let's check it out. The hostel is basically a big giant house, and there's quite a bit of space. We stayed in a private room, but there are also dorms as well as hammocks available. There's a nice common area as well. There's a pool table as well as a bunch of games that you can play in the evenings. And perhaps most importantly, there's a nice little bar that runs drink specials every afternoon. There are lots of hammocks and lounge chairs around the hostel, plenty of places to chill out and relax. There's a little swimming area in the front of the hostel, which is the perfect place to set up an afternoon volleyball game.
But our favorite part of the hostel is this beautiful deck and swimming area.
To get to this back area, you have to take a short walk through the mangrove forest surrounding the hostel. This back area really is pretty sweet. The water's crystal clear, it's only about knee deep. There are hammocks, and there's even a swing set in the water itself. It's also the perfect place to see the sunset. Okay, so we're here at the island of Tintipan. It's about a 5-minute boat ride from Isla Roots. We're here doing the beach day, and it's an absolutely gorgeous playa. Gorgeous beach. There's no one here right now early in the morning, although I have a feeling some people might arrive a bit later coming on day trips. But we're looking forward to enjoying the sun and sand, having a good fish lunch, and taking it easy. The beach at Tintipan really is gorgeous. We actually had a great lobster and fish lunch and enjoyed hanging out at the beach for the day. It did get a little bit crowded later in the day, but not so bad. We also visited Mucura the next day, but we liked Tintipan just a bit more. I highly recommend spending at least one of your days at Isla Roots at the beach. After enjoying the day at the beach, we visited the nearby island of Santa Cruz del Islote, the main population center in the islands. So we just got back here to Isla Roots from our tour of Islote de Santa Cruz, which is the most densely populated island in the world. There's 517 people in just over 10,000 square meters. The island is over 300 years old. It was founded by 3 fishermen, and the people who live there today are their descendants. It's been largely neglected by the state, the government. There's not much there. There's only school until primary school. There's 1 nurse in this whole little town. And most of the people live off of tourism, either working on the beaches at Mucura or at Tintipan, at hostels like Isla Roots, or basically as fishermen or driving the boats that carry tourists to and from. Unfortunately, Islote looks like all too many rural Afro-Colombian communities. But of course their situation is even more precarious as an island, with no running water and electricity, only thanks to donated solar panels. However, speaking with the people, we got a real sense of community. And something that I can appreciate about Isla Roots is that as a business, they consider themselves a part of that community and attempt to make a positive impact. In addition to employing a majority local workforce, the hostel also sponsors and serves as the de facto practice grounds for Islote's youth soccer team. We had the opportunity to meet the kids and see them practice one of our days at the hostel. In addition to supporting the soccer team, Isla Roots has also supported local musical artists. They've participated in beach cleanups, and they've helped to replant mangroves, which are an important part of the ecosystem of the islands. ¿De dónde son ustedes?
De Santa Cruz de Islote.
¿Y cómo se llama su equipo de fútbol?
Tiburones.
Tiburones de Islote. ¿Y por qué la gente debe visitar las islas?
1, porque son hermosas. Porque son muy lindas. 2, porque es la isla más poblada del mundo. Y casi todos los turistas llegan allá. ¡Entramos!
At the end of your tour of Islote, you have the opportunity to dive in to the aquarium pen with nurse sharks, which are big but harmless bottom-feeding sharks. It's a bit of a neat experience, and the proceeds from your entry fee as well as any optional donation you choose to give go to benefit projects within the community. I'm going to leave you here with a few more images of our time at Isla Roots before going over the logistics of getting there and how you can plan your own visit to this backpacker's paradise. So we are back here in Cartagena, but we had a great time at Isla Roots. This is probably the time when I should fully disclose that we were giving complimentary accommodation as well as food in exchange for sharing our experience. But honestly, we really had a great time at the hostel. I guess this is as good a time as any to go over the, not negatives, but I guess potential negatives. The hostel does only have running water for showers from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. You're on an island in the middle of the Caribbean where there is no running water. That's why. I think it's a pretty fair trade-off to make. There's also not Wi-Fi. The idea is that you're having a chance to disconnect from your devices and enjoy the beautiful place that you are, and maybe connect both with the nature and the people around you. So those seem like pretty small sacrifices to make. Otherwise, everything was great. The hostel was great. We thought the room, the bathrooms, everything was very clean. The food was excellent. It was a lot of fun. They offer a ton of activities. Obviously, we did the tours to the two beaches at Tintipan and Mucura. They also have kayaks, they've got paddle boards, they've got wakeboarding, they've got this thing called a subwing, which like pulls you under the water. I'd never heard of it before, but it looks pretty cool. And they also have a night tour to go and see the bioluminescent plankton, which we did and was very, very cool. I'm going to leave a link down below with all the contact information for Isla Roots if you'd like to plan your own trip. The logistics of getting there: you can take a boat from Cartagena that's called Tranq Easy. It costs 100,000 pesos each way, plus one way you have to pay a 17,000 peso tax to enter the national park that the islands are a part of. Or you can go to the town of Tolu, about 3 to 4 hour bus ride south of Cartagena, and take boats there. They cost 40,000 pesos each way. Keep in mind these are prices of July 2019, so if you're watching this in the future, they may have changed a little bit. Overall, I'd say the boat from Cartagena is probably worth it once you factor in the cost of a bus and spending a night in Tolu. It really about evens out. So there you have it. I hope this helps you plan your visit to Isla Roots if you decide to go. This is actually the first YouTube video I've ever made, so if you liked it or you didn't like it, let me know in the comments below. Share it, like it, whatever. It's something that I might dabble in a little bit more if there's a good response about things here at Cartagena. I also like to invite you to check out the site at cartagenaexplorer.com. And I want to thank Isla Roots again for hosting us, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.